going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 6. Feeds it to Iguodala. Just 5 to shoot. Again, Golden State.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Green. Lee comes in for Andre Iguodala. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Cleveland also making some changes. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And Smith subbed in for Shumpert. Now, here is Irving. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They trail by 7. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, Anderson Varejão staying relatively healthy last season. That's to say he only missed 17 games. That's a far cry from his previous 3 seasons where he played a total of just 81 games.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the first. The pass to Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And a sloppy stretch for him. Now 2 turnovers in 3 minutes. He's got to focus in and value the ball.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers. Smith outside. The feed to LeBron. Baseline try. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
Yeah, guys, and that's 10 of their last 12 points now coming off of assists.
Here is Livingston, picked by Lee. Dishes to Barnes. And stolen by LeBron. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop. Oh!
Look out! Oh, wow!
Nasty, absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
Yeah, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Here is Livingston. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Lee, a screen on James. Barnes with it.
That's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
Yeah, there was a lot to like on that play.
And a wide open look for James. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
They had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
I think they're going to be able to see pretty clearly on the replay that the shot left his hands in time, guys. The evidence is right there.
Yeah, and this is a big call, guys. I mean, they're going to take a very close look at it, even if it seems clear-cut at first glance.
And the official call is in. It's ruled a basket. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
And, Kevin, this is exactly why we have this rule. And I think they made a great decision putting the rule in. The main thing is you want to get it right. And they definitely got this one right looking at the replay.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Warriors lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score. Playing well here, Steve.
Warriors leading by 5. You know, every year there are a handful of teams in the Eastern Conference that buck the trend against the West, and last year Cleveland was one of them.
And Kevin, as you said, most teams in the East struggled out of conference, but Cleveland was pretty solid against the West, and I think they'll be even better with LeBron.
Absolutely. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Thompson and Verija at the 4 and 5. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with J.R. Smith, and it's LeBron in at the 3. Green with a screen for Iguodala. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And for the Cavs, it didn't show up in the win column, but a lot of their losses to teams out west were close competitive games.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. And he sinks the second. Well, really, it was against the Southwest Division they struggled. A lot of East teams struggled against those teams, though. 6 teams from the East had 1 or less wins against the division all season.
Always tough when the East goes out west.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, Klay Thompson is already an elite shooter, but he isn't done yet. He wants to be a complete off guard. He said, I'm trying to attack more. Everyone knows my jumper is the base of my game, but to be an all-star caliber player one day, I have to finish at the rim. I have to dunk more, show people I can jump. Guys?
He keeps adding layers to his game. Thank you, Doris. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Irving's checked in.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
The Warriors leading. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Iguodala gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Iguodala's got 9 points. The Cavaliers shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Back to Irving. Mozgov down low. He's against Green. Love, no good.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Iguodala with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. It's Iguodala with the drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Well, looking at David Lee, you know, guys, the one thing that really stands out about him, and there's a lot, but very well-rounded offensive game.
Well, he's so mobile. He's an ambidextrous finisher around the rim. He can step out and hit that mid-range jumper. You know, the ability to use both hands kind of reminds me of you, Kevin, how you sometimes hold the mic in your left hand, sometimes with the right.
I'm glad you noticed.
Yeah, one thing about Steve, he is observant. You know that. He doesn't miss much. Watch out!
Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at that.
How about that?
Look. At that. Irving dishes to Smith. Smith right side. That misses off the backboard.
He had a defender draped all over him. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that.
And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And the Cavaliers call time here. Warriors on D. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Love can't hit.
For a team that is built around explosive shooters and natural scorers, the Cavs had a lot of issues being efficient on offense last season.
And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Man, maximum force on that dunk.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Mozgov with the bucket. Mozgov's got 4 this quarter.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
With Cleveland last year, they were bottom 5 in the league in scoring efficiency. Granted, some of that had to do with the injuries they faced, but still, they've got to improve there.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Cleveland also making a change. James is checked in. Lee, a screen on Love. 6 on the shot clock. Curry outside. And good on the basket. Book it. Curry's got his third basket of the night. For Cleveland, the major addition is LeBron. We saw what he can do for any offense with the way the Heat play.
Well, he was really the center of that Heat offense in terms of its efficiency. And it'll be the same in Cleveland as he gets more accustomed to playing with the guys on that roster and they get accustomed to him. There will be no more bottom-of-the-barrel finishes for them in the offensive categories, that's for sure.
Right side, Green. Kicks it to Lee. Barnes against Shumpert. Barnes can't get it to go.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Mozgov with the bucket.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Curry attacking. Thompson from long range. Cavaliers with the rebound. And then Shumpert slams it in.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Now a timeout called by Gold.